The most dramatic challenge to the American government came not from communists or political agitators, but from a ragtag army of former soldiers called the Bonus Marchers.
We're all the way from Oregon, parlez-vous, to get some cash from Washington, parlez-vous. You're going to see a better day when Mr. Hoover says, okay, hinky-dinky, parlez-vous.
What the Bonus Marchers wanted was the premature payment of a bonus that they'd been promised, actual cash payment that they'd been promised in return as a thank you for their service in the military in World War I. And this payment was due to be made in 1945. They wanted it now because they needed the cash, they said, not unreasonably.
I came to Washington to get my bonus, and I'm going to wait till I get it if I have to wait till 1945.
3 cheers for the bonus that we're going to get.
Hoover said, no, we have to pay you when the time comes, and that's 13, 14 years from now. You got to wait.
I never saw such fine Americanism.
No, they didn't want to wait.
As exhibited by you people. You have just as much right to have a lobby.
Hoover asked General Douglas MacArthur to lead a force to aid the Washington, D.C. police to remove the Bonus Marchers from these buildings and drive them back to their Anacostia Flats in Washington, where they had this so-called encampment. MacArthur exceeded his orders very dramatically. Not only drove the marchers out of the buildings and back to Anacostia Flats, but then he put their camp to the torch. Now, for reasons that aren't altogether clear, Hoover never publicly took MacArthur to task for this, and Hoover took onto himself the responsibility for this action, which was politically pretty nearly fatal. I mean, there's probably no single event in 1932 that was better utilized to symbolize Hoover's alleged callousness and indifference to the plight of the unemployed than the fate of the Bonus Marchers.
By 1932, many Americans were dissatisfied with the federal government and ready for a change. President Hoover was widely disliked, but the violent repression of the Bonus Army finished him politically. That fall, a majority of voters would look to new leadership to take action where Hoover had fallen short.